this is Neema from Yours Only Neema YouTube channel. So in this video I would like to review on the book called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. So let's get started. In this, the book is basically written by Rhonda Byrne. You would totally know who Rhonda Byrne is. Rhonda Byrne is a well-known author who wrote books, several books like The Secret, The Power, The Magic. Now, what we are going to talk about. So here I'll give a gist on from day 1 to 5. I'll just split across 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, and then 20 to 80, and just give a brief intro on what this book is all about, and also how I use this book and how I felt about it. So now that I mentioned the book, you can also read the book. So what I found that the book starts with an introduction, and then it also gives you just about the author, and then it starts about a day 1 to 28 day plan. And I will go through the plan. I'm not going to be like telling the whole, I'm not going to go into detail because this video won't be doing justice for that. So I would definitely go over just what the plan is all about. So do watch from start to end. I will go about giving the plan on from first day 1 to day 5, and give a gist about what the day is all about. So the first thing is the author tells you on first day, count your blessings. So this basically that you are looking into the present life and understanding what you are grateful for, and the author asks us to like list the things that you are grateful for the present. And and the second thing that the author thinks about is every time when you go before going to bed, the author says that consider having any object that is close to you, like for example a stone, a pebble, or any object. It could be a pen or anything, as a magic rock, and go through the events on that day and say the magic word thank you. So that's the plan. And the third day is focusing on relationships. So we all are having family members, right? We have sisters, brothers, mom, dad, you have your wife, husband, anybody, like children. So what the author take you towards, the author suggests you to consider few people close by, have their photograph, and say thank you to them and being grateful for the relationship. Like, write about them in terms of what you're grateful for. So that's the third plan. And the fourth plan is all about health. So here the author says that what you're grateful for. For example, you could say you have an amazing body. I'm grateful to have an amazing body. You're grateful to have an amazing fitness, or any like great metabolism. So this day it focuses on mostly on health. So here the author tells you to focus on and say thank you with respect to health. The fifth day is all about money. So here the author asks us to look into and be thankful on the money that we have. So how much of us take that into account, right? Like all of us think that we need money, we need more money, but instead of that, the author asks us to be thankful of what we have now in terms of money, and write out the list of things that you own in terms of materialistic or things that you like to gain also. So that's the whole idea that's the whole idea the author gives you in day 5 plan. So now let's go into day 6 to day 10. So in day 6, the author goes into looking into your career. So the author explains that it is important that you have a mindful relationship with your manager. That is in terms of in a way, like thank your manager. So thank your manager for being helpful in and thank your manager in being helpful for giving feedback or communicating certain things that needs to be done. So those are the things addressed. And for the day 7, day 7 is very important, guys. I liked this plan because how much of all of us think negative situations, right, in our life. So here the author says that write a list of 10 negative things, and then say thank you. Thank you for the lesson that you have learned. So that's the whole point in day 7. And for the day 8, For the day 8, the author tells us to focus on what you eat. For example, the food that we eat, the ingredients, the water that we drink. So, saying thank you to these things are also very important, because you need to be mindful on what you're taking in as well, right? So, that's the plan on day 8. Day 9 is all about the money magnet. It's again money magnet. So here the author says that why not take an unpaid letter and see the money, like you have bills, right? You have any bills that you have to pay for this month or something. See that money and say thank you. Say that you have the money to pay. And like mentally you can think that and say thank you. So that's what the author suggests us to do. So that's the whole plan in day 9. So for day 10, the author says it's magic, sprinkle magic dust to everyone. So this is like when you interact with people, say the word thank you for every uh, reasons that they are helping. Like in case if they are helping you with something, don't hesitate in saying thank you. So do say thank you, acknowledge their help, and also be kind to them. So that's what is been illustrated in the day 10 plan. Now let's go to day 11 to day 15. From day 11, it's all about saying thank you from when you get up and then going to bed. So there's nothing much that you need to do. It's just that you need to feel thankful and grateful the entire day. So that's the whole idea. So in day 11, it's all about saying thank you to others, feeling gratitude, feeling grateful of what's happening in your life. So that's the gist here. For day 12, it's all about telling thanks mentally, not in person. For example, mentally, to the people who have made a great, huge impact in your life. It could be your father or your mother, or it could be your wife, your children, or anybody. Like it could be your friends. So mentally, have three people in your mind, or anybody. Like it could be two people, three people, four people, but you can have them in your mind and say thank you to them mentally, and for the lessons they have given, or for the impact that they have made in your life. So that's the other thing that the author mentioned. Day 13, the author says it's a vision board. So all of us know about vision board. So here the author asks us to write the desires that you would like to accomplish. Like it could be in terms of money, it could be in terms of gaining a job or career, whatever, like house, car, etc. So the author asks us to like write on and develop a vision board and write the desires and be thankful about it. And the next thing that author tells us to focus on is to have a to-do list. Like for example, if you have a to-do list, think towards being thankful on like express your gratitude on having all these lists been completed. So that's the day 14 plan. And for day 15, day 15 is very important, guys. So here the author tells us to like focus on one person who was challenging for you. Like for example, there could be a person who was like negatively related to you or being so mean to you, for example. And sit alone and write what you learned from that experience and be thankful for those experience. So write that out and say the magic word thank you. So that's the whole idea in day 15. Now let's go for day 16 and day 16 to day 20. Day 16 to day 20, the focus is again on health. So the first thing that author says is to say thankful to your body parts. Like for example, your heart, your all the functioning, right? So in order to you be healthy, you need to be all the body parts of organs has to be functioning in a right way manner, right? So that's what the author says, that be thankful for all of it. And then other thing that the author focuses on is magic check. So in this book there is a link that they provide. It's a check from universe, and it's a blank check. For example, there's just a blank line. So the author says that you can fill any amount there and say and feel grateful and thankful to have received that money from universe. So that's the whole idea also presented here. And certain other things are to create a to-do list, and like I already given information, right? So to have a take 1 minute in your life and then say write the to-do list, and also prepare whom you will be talking to, so that you be thankful to them as well. So that's been suggested here. And the other important thing here is the heart magic. So here the author helps us to think more about our heart, which is very important, which is very important organ. So say thankful, be relaxed, and say thankful to the organ. And it's like you are acknowledging the importance of that organ, right? So that's been significantly told here in terms of practice. Here discussed is being grateful on the results. So author tells us to think about what outcome could be, and what and how happy you are and how thankful you are. And the next thing that we see here is the author focuses your direction or your concentration towards eyes, as well as the air that you breathe. So saying thanks to those things are also very important. And the another thing is the author tells you what needs to be done in terms of improving others health. Like you might be in a situation that you want to focus on certain other people or your close ones health. So think about them, God, thankful to God in terms of curing them and guarding them. The very important thing that I also looked into is the author talks about magic mirror. So magic mirror is nothing but it's a mirror. So basically you are looking into a mirror, and how many of us actually look into the mirror and say good things, right? So here the author suggests you to say a few affirmations on in terms of like you are brave, you are beautiful, or you are happy, and you look great today. So all those things the author tells you to look into and try to practice that in reality. And the final thing is these are all the planned, right? So I did not go into detail, and if you read the book, there's a whole plan for each day, so it is very easy to understand. But the final thing is that you need to repeat these practices. It's not just that you read it and then you just close the book, and no, it's not like that. So you need to read the book, understand it, and practice it in your real life in a daily basis, and eventually you will feel peaceful. That's what I felt. You will feel peaceful. And second thing is, you will attract things in your life. Just when you say thank you, you will see that you will attract good things. That you can definitely try it out, guys, because I did have few experiences which I have already shared in my previous law of attraction videos. So that's one thing. And in the whole, I totally loved this book because this book is written in a format where it's more of a practice oriented. It's not a novel oriented or anything. You have certain points that clearly mentioned, and also you can take action upon. So that's the one thing that I like about this book. And overall, you totally know about this author. And Rhonda Byrne is well known for her books in terms of the secret, the magic, and the power. So do check out this book, guys. I totally love this book, and in fact I did have notes few. I did note the whole plan for myself, because I whenever I feel down, I literally try practicing that try practicing gratitude, and it instantly changes my mood. So this book is a great book. Do check it out. You will never regret it.